Nicholas Cage, Arnold Swatch, whatever. Johnny Depp. These are just some of the famous celebrities that have all gone recently through a divorce. Recently, a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, and a lot of my cousins have been getting married. Recently, I also took part in one of my uncle's weddings, and that's where I got the wedding jitters. Where I was like, you know what, maybe it's time I find a good looking gal for me. And I settled down eventually. And I immediately realized that is some fucking bullshit. We should not get married. Wedding is for the weak. I'm too scared. I don't know how people are actually coming up with decisions to get married. The biggest decision I make, like the biggest commitment I can make, is in the morning deciding whether I should actually have breakfast or just skip it as usual. And here people are committing their life to one person for the rest of their life.
Much later.
Like how Russell Peter would say, all of these people are signing up for one gina, it's a medical condition, for the rest of their life. We shall go through Reddit and we shall see why weddings are not worth it for the modern man. Just in case my uncle or anyone from the group is watching, from the wedding group is watching right now, I am not saying this could be what could happen in your particular story. Okay? I am just reading other people's experiences. Let us move on. Let's continue with life before I get cancelled. Wife is become unbearable. We shall go through this and I will keep an open mind. I will try to see if this wife is actually become unbearable or if the husband is just a complete bellend. Wife has become unbearable. He's venting apparently. I'm married 20th year with 20 years into the marriage. Congratulations. 20 years of misery. With 3 beautiful kids in their twins and teens. I don't want to mess up their lives with a nasty divorce. I do realize my daughter is learning terrible relationship behavior from her mother. Oh my god. But oh my god, I'm miserable. He fucking mimicked me. My wife has become incredibly contemptuous. A godman 4 horseman. Impatient, unkind, unfriendly, unaffectionate towards me. Dude, you had me in the first half, bro. I'm already scared of marriage. Whatever wedding jitters I had of getting married, all gone out the window. You started the conversation with she's a Gotham man, 4-man horseman. What the fuck is that? Almost nothing comes out of her mouth that isn't a complaint. She's utterly unappreciative of anything I do or contribute. She also takes no steps to fix our relationship. She doesn't care. I'm the one who tries to initiate those sort of chats, but she's unreceptive. Maybe there's a reason she's doing all this. Like maybe she's angry about you for something and you've not picked up on the hint, so she's dropping hints directly by ignoring you. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt here. She could just be a nagging bitch, but I'm reasonably good in bed, although sex has been pretty much disappeared. Obviously, even if you guys are not connected on that level, you guys having sex also would make no difference. You guys would just be doing it for the sake of doing it. And sex hits better when there's a bit of passion and chemistry. Plus, I don't think sex hits when you're doing a nagging bitch. But we're giving you the benefit of the doubt. I guess I'm a little boring. Maybe a lot. Who knows, my sense of humor makes everyone laugh except her. I'm telling you, this gives an underlying tone of she's angry on you or something, or she just fell out of love. But I don't think it's out of love because she would have vented at some point. I feel like maybe there is something that you've done that's just don't call me a simp and be like, hey, how are you taking the wife's side? This husband is venting. I don't know, okay? Because he's not explained. I feel like the girl's acting in such a way where she would normally, like if she's out of love, there would be signs. But it feels like she's just trying to show that she's upset with him rather than not in love with him anymore. Does that make sense? So continue. I try to be friendly, nothing but a wall of anger and disinterest. I avoid being the wet noodle and I have limits and my own mind, etc. But Jesus, she's so venomous lately. Is he dating that... How does a relationship or someone treats their spouse come to this? Divorce feels pointless, I'm the dad and I make more money. It will just lead to being broke, missing my kids and miserable for like, is this normal? Is this what 20 years of marriage devolves into? I've spoken to a lot of husbands. Some that have recently got married, some that have got married after a long time, and all of them call their wives nagging bitches. If anybody has any speculations of my friends or whatever, none of them, they are all innocent little angels. None of them have said anything. Let's read some comments to see maybe they can dissect, because I'm still on par with talk to your wife and try to fix it out from there. If it's not going anywhere, why are you still in the relationship, you know? If you don't want to get a divorce because it's going to deplete you of your resources and your property and your money and your time, you might as well at least live separately, have a peace of mind, and then maybe work on yourself and then try to work on the relationship. Maybe that's the first key to solving this problem. Look at me being a love guru. Like, I know women say communication is key, but then you ask them, are you mad? They'll immediately say, no, I'm fine, rather than actually directly communicate. Women are the biggest hypocrites. They say they like communication and they clearly do not like communication. Will this stir up some kind of arguments somewhere? I feel an argument coming just for my claims or my views on this channel. Now, I may have googled the question, failed marriages statistic, which gender is more likely to be the problem? And AI, being a political diplomat that it is, first sentence is, it's inaccurate to suggest that one gender is inherently more likely to be the problem in failed marriages. And then immediately proceeds with, studies show that women are more likely to initiate divorce, with some research suggesting around 69% of divorces are initiated by women. Hotel Shivak. I, 29 male, feel bad for making my wife's 28 female life miserable after she had an affair. Think it's time to forget and forgive? No, you never forget and you never forgive. Okay, forgiveness you can do. Jesus Christ will do something like that. But you should not forget. Even if you do give the relationship a chance, I think it's mostly like the same thing, right? If I break this. If I break a plate and I told you to fix it, you're sorry, we'll fix it, but then you'll never forget it's a broken plate. The scars will always remain. The shattered scars will always remain on the plate. Does that make sense? But we shall still give the benefit of the doubt. I know one relationship where the guy cheated. They split up for a few years and then eventually they patched up, and she's in the happiest time of her life. But I do believe that once a cheater, always a cheater. And because I have never cheated, I can stick to this ideology. Wife wants more freedom 2 years after being caught having an affair. I mean, that's fair. Like, if she wants freedom, you can give it. You may not be fine with it, but then if she's not willing to find a middle ground, that because she cheated and you are insecure, to get that middle ground, if she's not ready to put in the work, you might as well just call quits, bro. It's not going anywhere. Because trust me, once I've been in a cheated relationship, the trust is never the same. Like, I went back because my friends told me to go back, and trust, you don't trust the person, no matter how much they change. You can never use the word cheat in that relationship again. You can't be like, oh my god, you saw the answer to all of the answers, you cheated. It just triggers up memories. Anyways, let's continue. I have to read this entire big 300-word essay. About 2 years ago, my wife decided to have a full-blown affair with her co-worker. Oh my god. I actually had no clue until she slipped up and sent me a text meant for her ex-lover. It was something like, he's going to be gone with all the boys all weekend for the camping trip. She lies that she messed up but pretended not to receive the text. Had my dad take my boys camping so I could investigate. Anyways, I found her and her ex-lover at our house. Never confronted them, just collected information, the entire weekend. That's more weird, bro. But let's see, I may take your side as the story progresses. Right now, I'm still neutral. I'm actually more on the husband's side because the wife is a cheating scumbag. I dared the ex-lover to find out where she stays. Turns out he has a whole family too. More backstory. Monday morning, once... Oh my god, this guy is really vented out. Monday morning, once my bags go to school, I confronted her with all the evidence. I was expecting her to put up a fight. But she just broke down and admitted to the whole affair. The affair lasted 8 months. Damn, according to her. She begged me not to file for divorce. Why? Also, I like when these people get caught, the first thing they say is not what it looks like. What else does it look like? Were you just enjoying his body warmth naked? What the fuck? I still loved her and was broken learning about the affair. Understandable. She told me that she would do anything I wanted to keep our marriage. One of the main factors I decided to try and fix the thing was knowing if we split, she would probably go back to our town, which is 2 states away. It would be nearly impossible to see my boys if that happened. Okay, for the kids, you're taking a greater stand and stand up that also. So far, I don't know what I do. Let's see. I would fight tooth and nail for full custody, but no lawyer could promise I'd win. Damn, system is rigged against us. After doing a lot of research online, I prepped my demands and list of restrictions for her. I made sure she fully understood that if she wanted to gain my trust back, she had to follow these rules. It's a very long process of trying to gain your trust back. And see, not everyone that cheats doesn't get back to the right path. Some maybe they do. I would not be able to be the bigger man and give a chance like that again, but maybe some do. But the thing is, like, is it really worth it? Like, there are so many people. They could even be the girl that would treat you, or a person that treats you for who you are without cheating on you and hurting you or this. Is it really worth going through the entire having the trust issues and trying to make the relationship get to where it was? It either gets better or it gets worse. In majority of the cases, it gets worse. Worse. Let me put you like this. My Indian is coming up. Let's just say you're going down a tunnel and you take the left side. This will be your first step. You experience it, you have some good times, you have good up and downs. But then in the end, things don't work out and you go through a lot of pain. You're left alone in the tunnel for some time, trying to cope up with everything, and then you finally get out of the tunnel and you're back right at the start, where you can choose again two tunnels. You can go back the route of the first X, or you can go another tunnel and see exactly where it goes. That could be in self-improvement, or that could be finding the love of your life, or the dream girl of your life. Now there is a chance you can take the first tunnel again and go down the ups and downs and see what exactly, but you already experienced it and you have a rough idea of how that tunnel is going to end up. You might as well go into the second tunnel and experience something new. No doubt that could also be worse than the first one, but it's better to experience something new and have no regret than going down the first path and having regret. The second tunnel might give you rejection, but the first tunnel will give you regret, and regret is worse than rejection. Take it from number one rejector. I've been rejected so many times. Take it from me. Regret is worse. Let's get back to our baboon, the cheating husband. The cheating wife? I forgot what I was reading. As far as restrictions go, she has to have her location on at all times on her. See, this is a little too much, man. This is a little tad bit, not even tad bit, this is a little too much. Because see, once you have access to a phone, you're always going to be checking where she is. You're never going to trust her. She's also never going to be in a very good place in the relationship where she's going to be like, okay, fine, he trusts me. Because she's also always going to feel that, shit, I fucked up. So, like, yeah, you're making us suffer, but the relationship is not going ahead. It's just stuck in this endless loop of, is it going up or down? It's not going anywhere. It's just rotating in pain and misery. She's no longer able to see her best friend since she knew and supported the affair. You're just changing her. There's no winning with this. She's never going to be happy. Even if you guys move on in the relationship, she's never going to be happy if you're cutting out her friends and family that kind of had her back with the affair. I don't have my friends' backs for the affair, but this is a little bit too much. Her main reason for cheating was because I wasn't in physical shape. Fuck, but that's not a reason to cheat. Anything that's making me insecure now. Current situation, wife no longer wants to check in with me when she's out with her friends. She wants to hang out, go for lunch with her co-workers because she's lonely at work. Understandable from her side. Also, she wants to have sex with me. We haven't had sex since the affair. I just started being able to kiss her. She wants to try for another baby. But the baby does not fix anything. I hate when people say, oh my god, your marriage is in a tricky place, just have some kids, it'll fix everything. No, it just makes things worse for the kids. The kids are going to be grown in a family which hate each other, and their entire understanding of relationships is going to be tarnished because you two idiots who couldn't solve the relationship by having an adult conversation decided, no, we have an adulterous deed, have a kid and ruin everything else. Do not have the kid, put the kid on hold, bro. The other night, she had her hair done and put on lingerie and heels for me, but for some reason I couldn't. She went to the bathroom to cry. I felt like garbage for ruining this beautiful girl, my wife. The sound of her crying still is messing with my head. Her best friend is getting married and she wants to attend the bachelorette party in a few weeks in Vegas. I'm not sure what to do. It sounds like you really care about the girl and she kind of cares about you. She's willing to she's accepted she's made a mistake, she fucked up and she's trying to give it another chance. So far from what I've read, I feel like since you're anyways not considering divorce and you're not planning on ending it, you're feeling bad also that she's feeling sad or whatever. I feel maybe you should just give it a chance. Take it a bit slow though. Try to rediscover yourself. But the way you're going, bro, I don't think this is gonna succeed. If you're still held on about, it's a big thing someone cheating on, but if you're still held on small things that she can't be herself, hang out with her friends, and you're always insecure, that's something you will have to fix on yourself, bro. It's only once you fix yourself that your relationship can fix itself. I tell this to so many of my friends and so many of my the people that I talk to are always in relationships, that unless you fix yourself, you can keep bouncing from relationship to relationship. It's not going to go anywhere unless you fix yourself, because then you're just going to take the problems that you have and you're just taking from one relationship to the other and the other and the other, and you're just getting more and more emotionally unattached from the beautiful concept of love. I don't even know if I'm talking proper sense anymore. I just want our marriage to go back to where we were. Enforcing all this is so tiring at the same time. I'm so tempted to give her entire freedom, but there'll always be something in the back of my mind telling me not to trust. See, that's the thing, bro. Eventually, that's a hurdle you have to take. There's two hurdles for both of you. She has to get over the hurdle that she cheated on you and you're ready to give her a chance. And that's not going to be easy if she actually regrets it. I don't know if she regrets it through what you've told me. And in your perspective, you have to get over the trust part. Because if you don't have trust, you ain't got nothing. This is where you have to use the Keanu thing. Are you a lover or a fighter? If you don't fight for your love, do you even love? So if you really care about this woman, fight. This is isn't a relationship anymore. It can't be, not with everything that she did and the restrictions you put on her. Just divorce. It's the right thing to do here. Okay, clearly he went the opposite direction of the advice I was giving. You should separate. It's been 2 years. If you agree to stay with her, you can't use this against her forever. We'll both be miserable. Her suggestion of a band-aid baby is terrible. Okay, you know what? My advice is terrible. Listen to nothing that I've said. I can clearly say that my entire viewpoint on marriages has completely changed. I no longer want to get married anymore. I don't even want to settle down anymore. If you guys feel like clear what you've read is no direct connection between what you've read and what exactly it means to get married, you just come up with mumbo jumbo. You're right. Thank you guys for watching. I have a YouTube channel. I have 149 million subscribers or 48 million subscribers right now. Do consider subscribing. Watch another video. Let me know if I should make a part 2 of why marriage is not good, or whether I should make a part where marriage is very important. Most probably, if you ask me what is my take on marriage as of right now, if she has good assets, I will be committed. I am just joking, guys. Bye bye.